brand new information was just released of the new Death Note one-shot coming out later this year. What's it about? Find out next. Hey guys, Saiyan5 here, and we're talking about news of a brand new Death Note one-shot coming out later this year. And before I start, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell whenever I upload new videos about covering anime and manga news, especially Samurai 8 and of course Death Note. Also, I want to thank you guys so much for the support for the channel, as the last 3 videos got 10 likes or more. I know it's not much, but for a very small YouTuber such as myself, it's an awesome feeling to know you guys like the content so far. So let's keep it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video will contain spoilers on the series, so if you haven't already, pause the video, read the manga, or watch the anime to get caught up. With that said, let's get started. Now, a few months ago, I did a video covering the news that a brand new Death Note one-shot was set to debut later on this year, and now we have new images emerging. On July 13th, which is now about 5 days ago at the time of recording of this video, Takeshi Obata is celebrating his 30-year career of drawing manga with the Takeshi Obata 30th Work Anniversary exhibit, which is called Never Complete. And there, they will have work that will cover his work spanning from series such as, of course, Death Note, Bakuman, and his most recent work, Planet N. You can see Obata there from one of the few pictures that was posted online, with some amazing colored cover chapters from the original run of the Death Note manga. And from there, we see the premiere of some rough storyboards and what it looks like to be finished pages from the one-shot. You can actually see the rough storyboards from Shueisha's Jump Plus app to get a better view of it. Sugumi Oba is once again teaming up with Obata for this one-shot. They're like Batman and Robin of manga at this point. You can't imagine one working without the other. Now you can see from there that Ryuk is back in the Shinigami realm, presumably bored again, and he tries to find a brand new user for the Death Note to entertain him like Light did. It looks like he might have found a new prospect for it, and of course explaining the rules to whoever that person may be. So will this new person become the new Kira? We just have to wait and see. Now this is all information we have so far on the special, but we can safely say that this one shot does take place after the events of the original Death Note. Also, it will most likely be after the previous one shot as well, which was released all the way back in February 2008 in Weekly Shonen Jump, which fans coined it as Chapter 109 since this one shot never got an official title. So it's been 11 years since we had any new Death Note material. And if you haven't read that one, I highly suggest you do so. It's really good. We do have a confirmed page count for the new one-shot, which is 82 pages long, so we definitely won't be short of any reading material for this one. Unfortunately, we don't have any news about when the one-shot will be released. A little strange that they haven't announced it yet, but perhaps it's still being worked on to get it just right. Now, there are several questions about the story. Did Ryuk manage to somehow steal another Death Note from another Shinigami, or from the Shinigami King himself once again? Perhaps he decided to give his own Death Note away just because he wants to see if he'll have the same fun he did with Light. Now we don't know if this new person would be a new type of Kira, since in the previous one-shot, this person tries and ended up committing suicide via Death Note after Nier didn't find the case worthy, as this was just a copycat and it didn't intrigue him. So maybe this user might be different by using it a few times for good or bad, or who knows, he may use it in a way that no one has ever thought about before. And speaking of Nier, Ryuk is so far the only returning character for this one-shot. It is unknown whether or not Nier, his team, or anyone from the task force who survived the events of the Death Note will be making a return if this new user can cause enough attention and intrigue Nier into taking up the case, if it ever gets to that scale. It'll be fun to see an updated look at all these characters and see how they age and or change, but I'm sure that even though they are dead, we will see an appearance from Light, Yagami, and L in some type of flashback for a page or two, but who knows, maybe even more. Last thing I want to bring up is that whether this one-shot will be animated or not. And to be honest, probably not. The last one-shot was only released in its original manga format, and it was barely released in an official US translation back in 2016 in the all-in-one volume, and it was surprisingly never animated. So odds of it being animated are low. With that all being said, that'll be it for today's video. If any more information gets released about what will happen or the release date for the new one-shot, you can be sure to find it here on the channel. Please tell me in the comments down below what you guys think will happen, and are you guys excited for this one-shot? This is Say and Survive, signing out. See you guys later. Bye.